Have you ever looked at a woman and felt like her eyes were saying something her lips never would? Like every movement, every glance, every subtle shift of her body was a secret message, waiting for you to decode. Most men miss these signals completely. And because of that, they walk right past real attraction without ever realizing it was there. But not you. Not after today. Because in this video, we're diving into 28 hidden body language signs that silently reveal when a woman likes you, even if she never says a single word. By the way, brother, I've just released a new ebook, a complete blueprint on dark attraction, stoic masculinity, and female psychology. It's for men who are done chasing and ready to be chased. If you're serious about mastering emotional control, masculine presence, and the kind of magnetic energy that makes women pursue you, the link's the pinned comment and description below. Go check it out before everyone else does. Because once you read it, you'll see women and yourself in a completely new way. Welcome to Dark Psychology. I'm Amelia, your guide into the silent, unseen world of attraction, desire, and human behavior. Today we're decoding what women never say out loud. The 28 subconscious body language signs that expose how she really feels. You see, over 55% of communication isn't verbal. It's not about what she says. It's about how she moves, how she looks at you, and what her energy does when you enter the room. If you can read these signals, you'll never again wonder if she's interested because her body will tell you everything you need to know. So, grab your coffee, sit back, and by the end of this video, you'll be able to read attraction like a secret language and stay till the very end because the bonus sign most men completely overlook might just blow your mind. If you catch that one, you'll never misread attraction again. First, bowing her head, slightly. This one's easy to miss, but it's powerful. When a woman slightly tilts or lowers her head while talking to you, it's a subconscious gesture of admiration and respect. It's her body's quiet way of saying, "You have my attention." Think about it. Have you ever cracked a joke, even a bad one, and noticed her giggle while tilting her head down? That's not random. According to research from the University of Newcastle, women instinctively lower their heads when they feel attracted. It's a soft, flirtatious move that makes them appear more feminine and receptive. If you notice her doing this often, she's not just being polite, she's showing interest. 2, she checks her appearance around you. This one's easy to underestimate, but it's a major giveaway. When she's suddenly fixing her hair, adjusting her clothes, or glancing into a nearby mirror, she's subconsciously saying, "I care how I look around you." Women don't fidget with their appearance around men. They don't care about. But when she likes you, her mind goes into presentation mode. She wants you to see her at her best, even in small, subtle ways. Every time she smooths her outfit, fixes her jewelry, or touches her hair, that's her inner voice whispering, "I hope he notices." If she's doing it more often when you're around, she's not just fixing her look, she's signaling desire. 3, speed of movement. Nervous or confident, body language isn't just what she does, it's how fast she does it. If her movements are fast and fidgety, that's nervous excitement. Her heart rate is up. She's feeling that electric buzz of attraction, and her body is trying to keep up. If her movements are slow and deliberate, that's confidence, controlled attraction. So, pay attention. If she fidgets with her sleeves, adjusts her bag strap, or shifts her weight from one foot to another, it's not boredom, it's energy release. She's trying to manage the tension she feels when you're near. That's her body reacting before her words ever do. Fourth, open body language, the subconscious invitation. Body language never lies. If a woman's into you, her body will literally open up around you. She'll face you directly, arms uncrossed, and she'll lean in when you talk. That's her way of saying, "I'm comfortable. I trust you." But if she's closed off, crossed arms, turned away, bag clutched in front, that's a wall. Simple rule. If she's physically open, she's emotionally open. Her body mirrors what her heart feels. So next time you're together, forget the words. Watch the stance. It tells you everything. Fifth, the eyebrow flash. This happens in less than a second, but if you catch it, it's gold. When she raises her eyebrows slightly the moment she sees you, That's called an eyebrow flash. It's a universal sign of interest, a subconscious reaction that says, I like what I see. Widening the eyes slightly makes a person appear more alert and engaged, which is instinctively attractive. So if you walk into a room and notice her eyebrows lift for a split second, you've caught her attraction in real time. That moment, that tiny flicker, says more than a whole conversation ever could. Bix. Crossing and uncrossing her legs. When a woman crosses and uncrosses her legs while sitting near you, it's not always about comfort. Often it's a subconscious performance, a way to draw your eyes, to keep your attention without saying a word. Even more telling, if her knees or feet are pointed directly at you, that's her body showing directional interest. Psychologists note that people naturally orient themselves toward the ones they're attracted to. So if she's shifting, crossing, or angling herself toward you, she's not just adjusting her position, she's inviting connection. 7. She makes an effort with her appearance. Ever notice how her style suddenly changes when you're around? She starts wearing that perfume that lingers just a little longer. Her outfits seem more thought out. Her hair done with extra care. That's not a coincidence. That's attraction in action. When a woman likes you, she'll unconsciously and sometimes very consciously elevate her presentation. It's not vanity, it's strategy. Humans have been signaling attraction through ornamentation for thousands of years. Makeup, scent, posture, all tools of the oldest language there is. If she's upgrading her appearance, a touch more lipstick, a new hairstyle, a refined outfit, she's saying, I want him to notice me. And here's the deeper truth. Women rarely invest that much energy for someone they feel indifferent toward. So, when you notice the upgrade, acknowledge it. Not with a compliment she's used to hearing, but with presence. When she feels seen, not evaluated, her attraction deepens. 8th, flaring her nostrils. The primal response. This one's subtle but evolutionarily ancient. When attraction hits, the body prepares for heightened awareness. One of the first reactions, slight nostril flare. It's the body's way of taking in more oxygen, preparing for excitement, anticipation, and elevated heart rate. It's primal, the same biological trigger our ancestors used during mating cues. She probably doesn't even realize it's happening, but her body does. So, next time you're speaking to her and her breathing deepens, or her nostrils flare ever so slightly, know this. Her subconscious is already engaged with you. Her physiology is saying yes before her mind ever catches up. 9. Mirroring your body language. This one's psychological gold. It's called the chameleon effect, and it's one of the strongest indicators of attraction and rapport. When a woman subtly mirrors your gestures, crosses her legs after you do, leans back when you lean back, or touches her face moments after you do, it's not mimicry, it's connection. It's her subconscious way of saying, we're alike. I'm in sync with you. Psychologists have proven that mirroring fosters trust and emotional closeness. It builds harmony, chemistry, and that magnetic pull that can't be explained in words. So, if she starts moving in rhythm with you, congratulations. Her subconscious has already chosen you as safe, interesting, and desirable. 10. Sneaky glances. The eyes that don't lie. Here's the truth. When a woman likes you, she can't help but look at you. But attraction plays hide and seek. She doesn't want to be obvious, so she steals glances. You'll catch it in split seconds. A look that lingers just a bit too long before she quickly averts her eyes. Want to test it? Glance away for a few seconds, then suddenly turn back toward her. If you catch her looking and she immediately looks down or smiles nervously, that's confirmation. And if she holds your gaze for that one extra heartbeat before looking away, you've already sparked curiosity in her mind. The eyes always betray what the heart tries to hide. 11th, touching herself, the psychological kind. No, not what you're thinking. If she's softly running her hand along her arm, touching her collarbone, or grazing her neck while talking to you, that's called self-soothing touch. It's her body's natural response to nervous excitement. It releases oxytocin, the same bonding hormone triggered during closeness and affection. She's calming herself while her body tries to manage the thrill of your presence. Now, here's your cue. If she maintains eye contact while doing this or smiles faintly as she speaks, she's not uncomfortable. She's feeling the chemistry. Her body is literally revealing the attraction she's trying to contain. 12. Touching you. Escalation in disguise. Some signs are soft, this one isn't. When a woman finds excuses to touch you, brushing your arm playfully, nudging you, fixing lint on your shirt, that's deliberate. Psychologists call this contact escalation. It starts subtle, and if she feels safe, it progresses. The key is in how she touches you. If it's quick and withdrawn, she's testing boundaries. If it lingers even for a second, she's breaking them intentionally. It's her way of saying, I'm comfortable with closeness. And trust me, comfort is the soil where attraction grows fastest. 13th, entering your personal space. Everyone has an invisible bubble, a personal zone we protect instinctively. If she steps inside it without you inviting her, that's a big deal. When a woman moves closer than necessary, leans in when you speak, brushes past you even when there's room, that's her body's way of closing the distance emotionally. This isn't random, it's biology. Humans physically gravitate toward those they feel drawn to. If you're in a crowded space and she still finds her way near you, she's not just comfortable, she's magnetized. Remember, proximity is permission, and when she chooses closeness, she's communicating far more than words ever could. 14th, licking or biting her lips. This one catches every man's attention, but most misunderstand it. When a woman licks or bites her lips while looking at you, it's not always because they're dry. It's often instinctual, a subtle way to draw attention to her mouth. One of the most visually seductive parts of human communication, it's unconscious flirtation, primal and powerful. Our ancestors used lip movements as signals of interest, and the brain still reads it as sexual communication. If she licks or softly bites her lips while maintaining eye contact, that's not hydration. That's desire in disguise. But here's where awareness matters. Context. If she's nervous, it might be self-soothing. If it's paired with lingering looks, soft smiles, or lowered voice, that's deliberate attraction. Either way, her lips are saying what her words won't. 15. Fiddling. The hidden restlessness of desire. Ever noticed her playing with her necklace, twisting a ring, or tracing her fingers along the rim of her cup while talking to you? That's not random. It's emotional static, attraction turned into motion. Psychologists call this a displacement activity. When emotional energy has nowhere to go, it leaks into small movements. It's the same thing people do when they're on a first date, stirring their drink too long, touching their watch, or tapping the table. But here's the deeper layer. When a woman's nervous excitement meets controlled composure, her body becomes the battlefield of that tension. Fiddling is her nervous system's way of saying, "You're affecting me more than I want you to know." If she's playing with something delicate, like her jewelry or sleeve, while her eyes keep returning to you, that's attraction struggling to stay subtle. 16. She takes off her shoes, the comfort signal. Most men miss. Now this one's sneaky, and it flies right under the radar. If she's sitting with you and starts slipping off her shoes, playing with her heel, or dipping her toes out and in, you've just witnessed one of the strongest comfort signals in body language. Experts call this a barrier removal gesture. It means her subconscious feels safe. Nobody takes off their shoes in front of someone they don't trust. If she's doing this casually, while laughing or talking, her body is saying, "I can relax around you." Even more telling, when she absent-mindedly plays with the shoe using her foot, that's not just comfort, that's flirtation, wrapped in innocence. Her guard is down, and her attraction is rising. 17th. Stroking her own legs. The silent confession. This one blurs the line between comfort and chemistry. When a woman gently runs her hands along her thighs or smooths her legs while you're talking, that's self-soothing behavior again, but this time it's mixed with sensual awareness. You see, when someone's pulse quickens or tension builds, they instinctively touch areas rich in nerve endings to calm themselves. But in an intimate context, that same motion becomes something else entirely. Invitation. If she does this while keeping eye contact, smiling faintly, or leaning closer, That's her body whispering what her words never could. In that moment, she's not trying to seduce you. She's revealing she's already seduced by the energy between you. 18. Blushing. The honest reaction. No one can fake. Blushing is pure truth. It's a physiological confession. When we feel a rush of emotion, attraction, excitement, even embarrassment, blood floods the skin, tinting the cheeks, and sometimes even the neck or ears. It's involuntary, it's honest, it's human. Studies show that people find blushing irresistibly attractive because it signals vulnerability and authenticity. So if you tease her, compliment her, or catch her staring, and her cheeks bloom with that soft pink hue, you're not imagining things. Her body has just exposed her emotions. And here's the poetic twist. The very act of blushing makes her even more magnetic because it shows her emotional guard dropping in real time. 19. Tilting her head. The vulnerability of trust. You've seen this one, but you probably underestimated it. When a woman tilts her head while listening or laughing, she's subconsciously exposing her neck, one of the most vulnerable areas of the body. That tilt is her way of saying, I'm open. I feel safe. It's subtle, soft, and deeply feminine. Combine that with eye contact and genuine laughter, and you're no longer having a surface conversation. You've entered emotional intimacy. It's not just listening, it's bonding. The moment she tilts her head while smiling at you, she's giving you silent permission. You can come closer. 20. Touching or showing her neck. The seduction signal. The neck is a biological hotspot rich in sensory nerves and tied directly to attraction chemistry. When she brushes her fingers along her collarbone, plays with her necklace, or flips her hair to reveal her neck, she's exposing a vulnerable area intentionally. Evolutionary psychologists call this inviting exposure, the body's natural way of signaling openness to intimacy. She might not realize she's doing it, but her instincts do. It's ancient programming triggered when she feels both safe and stimulated. Watch for this one closely. If it happens during laughter, deep conversation, or eye contact, that's her subconscious saying, I trust you enough to show my softness. 21st. Arching her back. The unmistakable posture of attraction. Now, this one's impossible to fake convincingly. When a woman arches her back, whether she's standing, stretching, or subtly adjusting her posture, she's instinctively emphasizing her body's natural curves. It's the body's primal way of signaling fertility, femininity, and confidence. And no, she's not doing it for show. It's subconscious. Her nervous system has taken over. But here's the nuance. The way she does it matters. If she arches slightly while looking at you, holds that position for a heartbeat too long, and pairs it with a smile or prolonged glance, that's attraction spelled out in posture. She's saying, notice me, and notice that I noticed you noticing. It's flirtation camouflaged as casual movement, and when you catch it, you'll understand why body language is far louder than words. You see, these gestures, from fidgeting fingers to arched backs, aren't random. They're biological poetry, a language older than speech itself. And the moment you learn to read it, you'll stop guessing how women feel because their bodies will tell you the truth before their words ever do. But we're not done yet because the next section, signs 22 to 28, reveals the most emotionally charged and psychologically revealing cues of all. These are the signs that separate attraction from connection, interest from intimacy. And in the end, I'll reveal the bonus sign that almost every man misses. The one that proves she's not just into you, she's already attached. 22. Direct focus. When you become her center of gravity, you'll know this one the moment it happens. You speak and everything around her goes quiet. She's locked in, eyes steady, posture still, breathing matched to yours. That's not politeness, that's captivation. When a woman is truly interested, her brain filters the world around her. You become the focal point of her awareness, the source of dopamine, the person her mind is trying to mirror and understand. If she leans in as you speak, maintains soft eye contact, and remembers details, You mentioned long ago, she's not just listening, she's connecting, and that connection is the foundation of emotional attraction. Presence isn't just seductive, it's contagious. When you stay centered, she feels safe to fall into that gravity. 23. Removing layers, barrier removal, and emotional openness. Now let's talk about something most men completely miss. When she takes off a jacket, rolls up her sleeves, or loosens a scarf around you. It's not always because she's hot, it's because she's relaxed. Body language experts call this barrier removal. The more layers she removes, the fewer walls her subconscious keeps between you. If she's still buttoned up tight, she's guarded. But if she starts literally opening up physically and emotionally, that's trust. Her body is saying, I don't need to protect myself around you. And that's one of the clearest green lights you can ever get. 24. The genuine smile. Her eyes will tell you everything you can fake words. You can fake flattery, but you can't fake a real smile. A genuine smile, called a Duchenne smile, activates tiny muscles around the eyes that you can't control consciously. The mouth moves, yes, but the eyes crinkle, the cheeks lift, and the entire face lights up. When a woman smiles like that in your presence, it's a snapshot of authentic emotion. You've triggered something real, and her body is reacting before she can edit it. If you want to know if her smile is genuine, look for the eyes because the eyes don't lie. They only reveal. 25. The over-the-shoulder look, the playful invitation. You've seen this move in movies, but it's even more powerful in real life. She walks past you, then turns slightly, just enough to look back over her shoulder with a soft smile. It's a tease. It's mystery and confidence blended into one glance. That look isn't accidental. It's a silent question. Are you watching me? And trust me, she hopes the answer is yes. The over-the-shoulder look is one of the oldest feminine flirtation signals known in behavioral psychology. It's a nonverbal way to maintain power and attraction while still appearing innocent. When you see it, smile back. It's her way of inviting connection without a word. 26. Playing with her hair. The classic flirt. Hair play is practically a dictionary of hidden meaning. When a woman twirls her hair, runs her fingers through it, or flips it over her shoulder while talking to you, she's doing three things at once: releasing nervous energy, drawing attention to her face and neck, and subtly signaling femininity. Hair is deeply linked to self-expression and sexuality. It frames the face, enhances eye contact, and creates micro-movements that pull your focus in. If she's touching her hair more than usual around you, especially while smiling or laughing, she's not just fixing it. She's channeling her interest through gesture. And once you notice it, you'll realize how many conversations you've been having in complete silence. 27. Intense eye contact. The soul's confession. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, but in truth, they're also mirrors of desire. When a woman holds eye contact for just a moment longer than normal, she's testing the emotional current between you. It's a psychological exchange, a dance of dominance and vulnerability. If she looks away quickly, but then looks back again, it's not shyness, it's re-engagement. Her body is saying, you make me feel something I can't ignore, and if she smiles while doing it, you're not just someone she sees, you're someone she feels. Prolonged eye contact triggers oxytocin and dopamine in the brain, the same chemicals linked to bonding and euphoria. That's why it feels electric, because it literally is. 28. She laughs at everything you say, even when it's not funny. Let's be honest, not every line lands, but when a woman genuinely likes you, she'll laugh anyway. Not because you're a comedian, but because laughter is connection. Studies show that people are 3 times more likely to laugh in the presence of someone they're attracted to. It's a subconscious way of bridging the space between you, of saying, I enjoy you. When she giggles at your average joke or smiles before you've even finished a sentence, that's her body revealing what her words won't. You make her feel alive. The bonus sign, the one men almost always miss. It's simple, but devastatingly true. She remembers what you said and uses it later. A small detail you forgot mentioning. Your favorite band, a dream destination. Something you said weeks ago, and she brings it up again. That's not random memory. That's emotional investment. It means she was listening not to respond, but to connect. Men often look for big gestures, but the real proof of attraction lives in the details. She remembers when you thought she wasn't listening. If you've watched this far, you're already ahead of most men because you now speak a language few ever learn, the language of unspoken desire. The truth is, women rarely say what they feel out loud, but their bodies tell stories their lips never could. Every glance, every touch, every shift in posture, it's all a message for the man who knows how to see. So the next time you wonder if she's interested, don't listen with your ears, listen with your eyes. And if you're ready to go deeper, to master the psychology behind these signals, the stoic control that amplifies your presence, and the energy that makes women chase you, grab my new ebook. It's a complete blueprint on dark attraction, stoic masculinity, and female psychology written for men who are done chasing and ready to be chased. The link's in the pinned comment in description below. Go get it before everyone else does and discover what happens when you turn silent observation into psychological power. I'm Amelia, and this is Dark Psychology. Until next time, read between the lines and watch what her eyes say that her words won't. Music